Hey, we're back in the US. I had an amazing time in Italy, and so will you. So, I want to talk about the experience. So, when you go to Italy, you are exposed to the culture, you get to see the people, you get to eat their food, uh, see the geographic landmarks, and also see the economy. And you're also able to see how all those things combine to influence the business practices, and but also you're able to see how it influences consumer behavior. We went to one of the companies, La Rinascente. We met one of the executives. He was a cool guy. He has a background in mergers and acquisitions, so it was interesting to see his approach on how he runs the organization. And so as you go do retail observations and company visits, you're able to see each head or whoever's in charge, and you're able to see their point of view, their approach on how they run their business, and you're able to see how it's successful based off of all the processes that and the steps that they take to make their business distinct and unique. So when you go on this trip, you see all those things, and you're also able to, depending on what business classes you've taken, you're able to recognize, hey, I remember this in marketing or anything else, and it's interesting to see how all that applies in business, but also on an international setting. So definitely do this. Um, Also on the trip, you're given one day to go visit anywhere you want or to do whatever you want. You can go back to Florence, you can stay in Milan and explore, or you can go somewhere else. So I decided to go to Venice, and Venice was very fun. Uh, I had an adventure, ups and downs, and overall it was amazing. So much water, and it was cold. So remember to bring gloves. Um, and Let's see what else I can talk about. Oh, let me give you some tips. So when you go on this trip, I would recommend you to exchange your currency here in the US with one of your banks, because I feel like maybe I didn't get the best deal. So don't do what I did, and don't wait to exchange your currency, and bring an adapter, because you'll be suffering if you're phone dependent. I'm not really phone dependent, but that is on you. Um, and you get to go buy stuff. So I wanted to buy a souvenir, so I bought the souvenir. It's the Duomo. Here you go. You can kind of get a good view of it, and they have all sorts of interesting things, and some of those things are handmade. I also bought like a little cup, is many colors. I bought it in Venice, and it was handmade. It's what are they called? Fire blown, or when they make glass out of fire and sand by hand. So it's very interesting to see all that. I had an amazing experience, and I would recommend any Marshall student to go to it. And the cool part about this program is that uh, it's a class. It's an actual class. So you go, you meet. I believe it's 7 times before actually going on the trip. So it prepares you, and you learn about the different uh, business practices, and the way they do business in Italy, how culture influences the way they run their business. So the preparation before the trip, you go on the trip, you see everything, and the professors will remind you, oh yeah, this is what we learned. Remember this and that, and it's cool. And now we're back in the U.S., so we're doing the debriefing. We're going back to what we learned before the trip, on the trip, and then what we're gonna be able to make other comparisons to other business models in other countries. So it's cool. You get an overall view, and it's the trip in Italy is, as the professor said, it's a moving classroom. So we're all on a bus sometimes, or for the most part, and or you're walking from one place to another. And as we're walking, we're talking about uh, just different sights to see. You get a tour guide and our tour guides were amazing. They gave us so much information, and they really gave us so much information to be able to appreciate Italy a lot more and understand uh, the way they view uh, not only business but the products that are out there, the clothes they wear, um, and we also saw that they value more uh, their clothes, the way they appear, rather than the kind of cars they drive. Um, you see a lot of scooters over there and a lot of taxis. So yes, please apply to this. It's amazing. You won't get over it. It's amazing. So I wish you guys good luck. Have fun. And if you don't go on this trip, uh, and you go to another one, I wish you the best of luck and have safe trips. Have a good time in college. Do international programs and fight on.